Hey guys, thank you for hitting play on this little video right here. We wanted to come and give you an update on my health. We've been able to hear from lots of folks that saying they're praying for us and they're behind us, supporting us, lifting us to the Lord. And so this just seems like the easiest way on Facebook to kind of bring you an update on what's going on. As of right now, I feel great. I'm getting that question a lot by Messenger and things, how I'm feeling, and I feel good. And I was able to preach yesterday and did fine with it. I was tired afterwards, but did fine. And so basically what we want to do today is give you an update and maybe just a background of what's going on before we head into this week. Christina probably knows more than I do, so she might want to share some, but it kind of all started last Monday and with pain in my abdomen, and went to the ER with it, and that pain and swelling was completely separate.
Yes.
From my clotting disorder. So we've known I've had a blood clotting disorder for 2 years. Don't know why. And so the pain in my abdomen, it was really a God thing to get us to the hospital. And so after they did testing to figure out where my pain was coming from, my abdomen, they discovered I had 2 new blood clots in my lower left lung. So I say it was a blessing because we didn't know those were there. And I was in and out of it for a few days, so she probably has more to add to the story.
Well, he's had 3 chronic clots that will not go away. If they've not went away at this point, they're not going away. And they're in his stomach. They're in, the main one's in the portal vein. It's pretty large, they said. There's one in his spleen, which has caused his spleen to be enlarged. And then there's one in his mesenteric vein. I'm not
Better
sure
than I can do,
how to
folks.
say that. But those are just chronic, and they're causing a lot of problems. Without the 2 in his lungs, we've got a lot of issues from the other clots. Recently, he's had some varices in his esophagus, and that's kind of like varicose veins that people get in their legs. He's had some form in his esophagus. They were so large that the doctor banded them off so that it would kind of kill them so they wouldn't burst. Pretty much if we had let that go, they would have burst and he would have hemorrhaged to death. So we're trying to find a balance right now, and that's what we talked with the new hematologist about today, is finding a balance between thinning the blood and then thinning the blood too much. He had to come off of the blood thinner for about 5 days to have those scopes, and in that time he formed the 2 new clots. So if his blood can clot that fast, we've got a real problem. So we're hopeful. We've got a great new hematologist. He trained at Mayo. Well, I guess we've not told him that part yet.
No.
Go right ahead.
Well, so being that my doctors here do not know why I'm clotting, we made the decision to go to Rochester. You just saw Max probably. Hey, Max, say hello. Rochester, Minnesota. Minnesota?
Yes.
Yeah, Rochester, Minnesota, to the Mayo Clinic. We tried Jacksonville, and they couldn't give us a day. I mean, it could be up to a year before they could get us in. So we called Rochester, which I think's like the main one.
Yeah, I believe so.
And they basically said, well, can you be here next Thursday? And we're like,
Yes.
count us in. So basically, that's why we're going to the Mayo Clinic, is to try to find out why my blood is clotting. Again, I feel great. If I didn't know any better, I wouldn't know that I had those 2 clots in my lungs. Right now is my allergy season, the fall season, and so I mean I have a little bit of issues breathing in like a big breath, but I would just pass that off as allergies. Like it doesn't hurt, it doesn't give me any pain or any discomfort, and so basically we're just going out there to see if they could tell us what this clotting disorder is. So
to look at him, he looks perfectly healthy, and that's the scary thing, because we can keep living life and you know, having these emergencies every now and then, or we can just go get an answer.
And I think having an answer will help us in the future when things happen. Like if I have to come off my blood thinner for a procedure, to help us know what to do leading up to that and afterwards and all this stuff. So this Wednesday we leave, and we'll get out there Wednesday afternoon, Lord willing, and then Thursday morning is our first appointment at the Mayo Clinic. So I ask you to continue to pray for us, continue to pray for me, pray for Christine and the girls. They are champs in this. I couldn't do it without them. Just being there behind me, supporting me. And I am taking a few weeks off from my responsibilities at our church, sabbatical to try to get through this and to rest my body and my mind and my soul until we find some answers here and get this figured out. So anyway, thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Keep it coming. Keep sending the prayers up and the encouraging words up. If you think about it sometime this week, pray for us. Send Christina a message on Facebook. Encourage her.
Pray for the doctors.
Pray for the doctors. And so we just wanted to come, kind of give you an update and let you see I'm not dead. And I feel pretty good. So continue praying, and we'll keep you updated as we figure this out in the weeks to come.
That's it.
Cool. We'll see you, folks. Good day. And
and we're going to be taking some time off from our YouTube channel because I don't know how to load the videos.
She can edit. She doesn't know how to load. And loading's easier than editing. Anyway,
you won't be seeing any Makeup Mondays or anything like that for a little bit.
Give us a couple of 5, 10, 11 weeks. I don't know. Won't be too long, but yeah. No YouTube. Appreciate the support still on that as well. So, thank you for everything. We'll see you soon.
Bye.